Coming up next, I review JeremyFragrance's latest release, Date for Men. You all know it. Maybe you've seen some of it, maybe you've smelled it, but here's my review next. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from actually Miami, but on the beaches of Key Biscayne. You can see the sun. There you go. About to go down. And perfect setting for me today to review Date for Men. And you know, there's always controversy around JeremyFragrance. People seem to love him or hate him. But let me tell you, as somebody who's met him and knows him, and I will disclose, he did give me this bottle. And this review today is mine, as all my reviews are. I will give you my honest opinion of this. Two simple things. This was not created by Jeremy in his bedroom in his underwear. This was created by master perfumer, legendary perfumer, Alberto Morillas. Look him up. He's got over 300 perfumes to his credit, lifetime awards. He's created Acqua di Gio, CK1. This guy isn't going to create crap, okay? Anything he puts out on the marketplace under his name with Jeremy, you know, is going to be a crowd pleaser. It's going to be contemporary. It's going to be, you know, what is popular. So the people that are attacking it from that standpoint as, oh, Jeremy doesn't know what he's doing. You guys, Jeremy is the creative guy, the creative director behind the brand. This was created in the lab by Alberto Morillas. So if you don't like all those other fragrances I just mentioned, then you're not going to like this. If you do like mass appealing, popular fragrances, you're going to like this. I'm going to keep this really simple. I don't think it smells much like anything else. People keep talking about smelling like, you know, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Ultra Male, or this or that. Again, I don't think Alberto Morillas copies people. People copy him. Is more likely the situation. But to me, this is nothing really kind of like all that. It is, of course, similar to a lot of fragrances on the market right now because they gauge what's popular. You know Jeremy's going to put something out that's popular. He doesn't get to over 1 million subscribers on YouTube because he doesn't know what he's doing or understand this market. So clearly they're going to put something out that people find appealing. I've been wearing since this morning. Let me just give you a brief synopsis. I'm not going to go into this long review. You can check other reviewers for that. I'm going to give some basic facts about this, okay? Number one, this thing, I wore it this morning. 2 different people when they smelled it on me at the restaurant I was at. One, my buddy, one, the owner of the restaurant. Both said they loved it. One was a male, one was a female, said they would wear this, said that it was unique, and that the smell was just thoroughly what they enjoy smelling on a man, okay? So, and I've heard this from other people. It's mass appealing. It's just not controversial. So if you don't like it, you're probably not, it's just because you don't like this type of mass appealing fragrance, and I get that, okay? But most people are going to like this. Next, price. Let me get on that for a second. Price. Yes, retail, about $247, but everyone knows you can find this for about half off. So now you're talking $125. Is it worth that? I compared in that level then to like a Tom Ford, you know, kind of private label, higher end designer fragrance. Clearly not a niche fragrance. Jeremy's audience is not a niche fragrance. That's why he has 1 million subscribers, because there's not that many niche fragrance fans, all right? He's going for a broad mass market here. And what I'll say to that is, at first I thought, okay, the price is a little bit heavy. I even told Jeremy that. And by the way, I do prefer this one to Office. Office is great, but I prefer this. And I told Jeremy also that when I first met with him, that I think this is a better fragrance. Now, why do I think it's worth $120? And I'll say it this simply. Performance, performance, performance. This is an absolute beast. On my skin, I get, every time I wear it, 10 to 12 hours, and I'm talking about of strong skin scent. And for the first 5 to 6 hours, it is projecting like a beast. I mean, people at the restaurant, again, the person sitting across from me who was 3 or 4 feet away from me was smelling it 2 hours after I'd put it on. I was smelling it all day for up to 6 hours. And I'm not lying, guys. I don't joke about this stuff. Okay, 6 hours of projection. If you like projection, you like performance, this beats any of the designer fragrances out there. So if you're saying, well, I can get a designer fragrance, Bleu de Chanel, or, you know, Paco Rabanne for 70, 80, 90 bucks, for less than double that price, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get double the performance. I do. So for me personally, I get double the performance. I get maybe 2 or 3 hours if I'm lucky, long projection on one of those fragrances, and on this one I get, again, 5 to 6 hours, and I get much longer longevity, 10 to 12 hours on my skin. I'm still smelling it now, and I'm at the 11-hour mark, okay? What is it? It's a fruity, right on the top, it's kind of a fruity fragrance. I think it could be unisex. It's listed obviously as a date for men. I think this could go well with a woman too, just my opinion. I will say also that the fruity top reminds me of a saffron-like smell. Have you smelled Oud for Greatness? To me, it's kind of a similar smell to that. And again, I don't think this is a copy of anything. It's just like musicians. Look at anything in the top 40 now. A lot of it sounds the same. They're not necessarily copying each other, but they're influencing each other, and the sounds are all similar. It's similar in fragrance. There's trends in fragrance. Right now, Cardamom is very popular. That's in here. I love Cardamom. On the top, you get this kind of spicy, fruity accord that I like. After about 3 or 4 hours, it goes into the mid and dry down, becomes very woody. So to me, this is kind of two distinct fragrances, and that's just how they describe it. It's kind of like this clash of fruity feminine with this masculine underpinning. Very simple, guys. So that's my review. I wanted to keep it relatively short and sweet because there's a lot of reviews out there. There's a lot of opinions. All I'm saying is be objective. Smell it, get a sample of it, let me know what you think, put it in the comments below. If you found this useful, please subscribe. Thank you for everyone who's already done that. You can also ring the bell for notifications, and you can like the video if you thought it was useful. That's it. So, hope everyone's having a great New Year, and I will talk to you guys soon.